Hello everyone, hope you're well. I'm doing my fake tanning video today and I'm excited because I actually have the fake tan on, so you can kind of again see the effect. And yeah, I absolutely am in love with fake tan and the effect that it gives. I think people have a really bad perception of fake tan, and I think I was always one of those people, and I was always thinking, oh, it looks really orange. And I think the people around me who were applying fake tan just always kind of did a bit of a rubbish job at doing it. And I'm not saying in any way, shape or form that I'm a fake tanning expert, and you might absolutely hate the fake tan on me, but I love it. And it's not that it gives me confidence, I just feel it perks me up slightly. I just feel a little bit more kind of like I've been on holiday, which again I really haven't, but that's kind of how it makes me feel, and I like that feeling. I know people get offended about everything that comes out of us YouTubers' mouths, but being pale is amazing. I love pale skin, and if you have pale skin and you love that, then obviously embrace it. I even like it when I'm kind of pale, but sometimes, I mean, it is summer and I'm not going on holiday from what I know, so I do just want to have a little bit of colour on me, and I love the fact that I can get that through a product all year round. So I have done a video on this product before, and it was kind of like my first impressions. I still absolutely love it, and I think it's made it in my favourites video. And the star of this whole video is Xen Tan Dark Lotion Absolute Luxe, and it's the best fake tan I've tried. I have tried a few other things since that video. I've tried one more thing since that video, but nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to this. It's just amazing. I think what I have found I love about this, it's not the fact that it doesn't smell, because it still smells like fake tan. It's the fact that it's a lotion, and my skin is not incredibly dry in the slightest. I don't have dry patches or dry skin, touch wood. My skin, for the most part on my body, kind of like my face, is, well, actually my face is oily, but my body is normal. The only part of me probably which is driest are my legs, and what I find is this, because it's a lotion, it just keeps the tan looking so much more even for such a longer period of time, whereas something like a mousse doesn't really do that for me at all. I got this from Asos, I absolutely love it. I'm thinking when this runs out I might try the dark lotion, just the original one. If you guys have this and have that, will you tell me what the difference is below? Then I can kind of measure up whether I need to try the other one or if I should just stick to this. It's a 236ml bottle or squeezy tube, whatever you want to call it, and I for the most part don't do my whole body when I fake tan, just because I don't really get my legs out that much, but I will go on to talk about that in a minute. So this for me is kind of more like an upper body thing. I don't even use this on my face, just because I know my face is extremely sensitive, and anything scented, anything perfumed will just aggravate it. If you've tried the face version of Xen Tan, please let me know what you think of it, and I might give it a go, but I don't really want to kind of aggravate my skin at all, and I just sort of apply a darker foundation over the top. But definitely if you have any simple face tanning products that are as basic as possible, so the least amount of perfumes, the least amount of rubbish in them, then let me know down below, because I'm definitely on the lookout for one. But unfortunately, until I can find one, I just have a really pasty face. Definitely in this video you're not going to be seeing a face self-tan, because I haven't found one, and I'm not going to come on here and be like, I love this like product, but I actually don't even use it. So back to this. I think the only thing that is kind of not a downside, but the thing I find hardest with this is the fact that it's not a pump. If it was a pump, I think I would find it again much easier. That's why I'm looking into buying the lotion, the dark lotion, the original one, because that would be a lot more methodical. Although I still find I get an pretty much even tan, even when I'm kind of doing this, because normally I go to bed at the moment quite late for me, and I always apply this before bed. And even then, when I'm tired, I still manage to come out looking like I've got a pretty even tan. So that's a little backstory about how much I love the tan and me babbling on about it, because I really could babble on about that for a long time. It is expensive, but really worth it. Let's say per se I'm going out on a Friday night and I want to be tanned. Depends on kind of how dark I want to look, and normally, like I said, I don't really get my legs out, and I normally wear like trousers and a top when I go out, but a few weeks ago I wore a dress, and I was gonna brave it, and I thought fake tan is gonna help me get my legs out, because literally my legs haven't seen the light of day in a very long time. I want to say quite a few years. So I decided on the Thursday night that I was gonna fake tan. So Thursday night and Thursday during the day I didn't moisturise. I personally find that the tan is darker if I haven't moisturised, because there's no oil and it clings to the skin a little bit better. So it's 12 o'clock on a Thursday, because I think that's the time I was kind of going to bed, 11:30, and I went into the shower, tied my hair up and exfoliated my whole body quite well, and I think I exfoliated the day before as well. And I haven't found an exfoliator product separately that I really like, and I think I mentioned it in my first impressions video. I also got this from Xen Tan. It just spilled all over me. And it's the Exfoliation Body Scrub, and it's a green gel and it smells kind of like minty, and it's got little scrub particles in it, but this is kind of pants. And I love Xen Tan, the dark lotion, but this I really don't recommend it. And I have found that just using cheapy old exfoliating gloves just do the trick, and I just put on whatever what's it called, body wash my mum's bought, and lather it up and then scrub quite hard with this all over, so my legs, thighs, tummy, bust, chest, arms, etc. and back. And I find that gives me the exfoliation I need. It's not too abrasive in any way, shape or form, but the particles I just don't find come out. It just kind of feels like a body wash. It doesn't even feel like the little scrublets, I don't know if you can see, they don't even show up at all. So I've come out of the shower, I'm exfoliated. I do not moisturise my body. I know some people do their elbows, the heels of their feet and things like that. I don't do them. The only bit that I do moisturise is my hands, and I still think hands are probably the hardest thing to fake tan, just because they have gone awry quite a few times. But I'm wearing white at the moment, so I think it's enhancing the tan even more. But in real life, my hands just look tanned, and I don't even have the whole like webbed thing at all. But when you do this with your knuckles, it's kind of pasty there. Other than that, I think that happens with everyone, because I don't know how you would stop that. Otherwise, my hands are pretty darn good. And what I found with that is just applying a tiny bit of moisturiser on them. So like especially concentrating on the fingers and sort of around here, and I don't really do here with the moisturiser. I just kind of concentrated more literally up to here. Let that soak in and then begin to apply my tan. So let's say I've just put my moisturiser on. I will put my hand in the mitt. Can you see I did this last night? Hence why it looks absolutely disgusting. But then I just take it and pump out however much and just press it onto my skin. I'm not going to do it now because I'm pretty dark already and I'm going out, so I'm not going to be doing this right now. But literally apply a pump, take it and then just rub like this in circular motions. And I said before, it doesn't have a starting colour, but it does. It's kind of like a little bit white, but it literally fades so quickly, so you definitely need to have your eye on the ball. This is not a job that you need to be doing when you're, I don't know, your sister or your mum is trying to have a massive conversation with you, because you really need to be concentrating, because that happens to me a lot. And yeah, I don't know what else I'm talking about now, but yeah, I do all my body, and I do up to my neck, so I do kind of like up to here. Again, if I don't know how this would work if you did it on your face, because I've never tried it and I don't intend to try it, because I've explained previously. I would say you do have to have kind of like a good 20 minutes where you're sort of wobbling around your room, because if you put your clothes on, you're slightly sticky. I still have this thing on. It's not a horrible stickiness, but I would say try and keep the tan on your body and don't get dressed for as long as you can. Just stick it out in your room, and I would say do everything before you do your tan. So brush your teeth, wash your face. The one thing I'm really scared about is the situation where I've put my fake tan on and then I need to like suddenly brush my teeth, and then I'm going to get splashes of water everywhere, which is not ideal because you've just spent all that time on your fake tan. Definitely do everything before that. That's like my one major tip, because otherwise you're just going to be stuck basically. Then all I do is I go to sleep, and I wear sort of shorts and a little top, and I just go to sleep. My sheets in the morning stink of tan, I stink of tan, and I just literally, I think because anyway I go out on the weekends, I always change my sheets the next day anyway, so I normally do it like that. So then I would change my sheets anyway once weekly, so it kind of works anyway, because I just can't stand the smell of the fake tan. Literally, I can't stand it. If there's one thing I wish they could change about fake tan, it's the smell. I just hate it. And so this was now it's Friday morning, that was Thursday evening, and I have my tan on still from the night before. I definitely love sleeping with it on, just because then I can just get up in the morning, have a shower, wash it off, and I'm left with a really lovely tan. Now that day I was like, I want my legs to be slightly more tan, because my legs, not my thighs, but my actual legs, I think maybe because they're a little bit more dry, didn't cling on to as much of the tan as I wanted to, and I still thought they looked quite pasty. So don't know if you're meant to do this, but I took on, and because it wasn't like my hands where I'd have to be moving around all day and doing things, and I knew I was going to be home all day, I just applied more tan on my thighs and on my legs. And I applied that for about, I didn't exfoliate before either, because I'd exfoliated the night before, but I left that on for about 5 hours. So let's say I put it on at like 12, I washed it off at 5:30, and came out with a really, really good tan. Now the duration of the tan, I don't have any complaints about this. It wears off so well. The one thing I would say is exfoliate, 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 and I have found that if I haven't exfoliated or just forgotten, the tan starts to get slightly patchy in places like here, and I'm probably the only one who notices, but I can definitely see it. And sort of around here, places like that, that's where the tan sort of tends to kind of look a little bit more patchy. Also, another thing really important is moisturise. After I have gotten out the shower and washed off my tan, I slather on the moisturiser, and I try and moisturise once to twice a day. It's kind of mainly at night, just because I don't like the feeling of putting moisturiser on and then putting my clothes on. But I do really, really try and keep myself really hydrated. And what I use is just Laura Mercier and her skincare products. I absolutely love these. I use this more on my legs because it's more hydrating, and then on the rest of my body I've just used the Body and Bath Almond Coconut Milk Souffle Body Cream, and I absolutely love this. So I go from, I've said this before, I go from smelling like a biscuit to smelling like something else from a pastry shop. And yeah, I want to say upkeep. I kind of just let the tan fade. I'm not that methodical with it. Sometimes I can't be bothered to do fake tan, so I just leave it. I tend to sort of put it on if I'm going out or doing something, I want to say special, not really special, just if I want to sort of have that perked up feeling. Otherwise I just let it fade, and it fades really naturally, and I just go back to sort of my normal colour, let's say, kind of NC, I'd say I'm about NC 27, 25, if that's even a MAC shade, just in reference point. But my face is probably like NC 15. I'm really, really pale on my face. And I have tried things to kind of keep up the tan, but I just don't like them. And I know lots of people love this, the Dove Summer Glow, but I just really, really have not liked it at all. Don't find it does anything, and I would just rather the tan just fades on its own. Maybe I should give this more of a go kind of on my legs. But you know guys, when you put this on, if any of you have tried this, do you put this on with your hands? Because it's got a bit of tan on, and does it stain? Or do you just kind of put it on with your hands, rub it in, and then run to the toilet and wash your hands? Because I've always got that thing where I don't want brown palms. It's kind of like something that really, really scares me. I've also tried this product, and I absolutely hate it. And every time I've tried it, it runs down my leg and leaves funny, funny marks. If you guys have tried this, let me know, but I just really, really don't like it. I kind of bought it on a whim. I absolutely love fake tan. I think, again, people have a really bad perception of it. I know guys especially have a really bad perception. I know girls that kind of apply it and then go out, and that is just one of those things I would never do, because I've seen what happens when you get even the tiniest little bit of water on your body when you fake tan, and it's just horrendous, and the smell and just all those things. So I'm definitely one of those people that plans when I'm going to fake tan. I never do it sort of, except that Friday when I did my legs. I would never sort of do a whole body tan before I go out, but that's just me. And yeah, I hope this has been interesting. I absolutely love fake tan. Like I said, it's a new thing for me. If you have any fake tans that you guys love, like Saint-Tropez, etc., or Fake Bake and Lauren's Way, etc., and you guys really like them, let me know about them below, because I am so happy to try anything else, because I love me a bit of tan. So again, last point, I'm about NC 20, like I said, NC 20, NC 25 at the moment, NC 27 kind of ish. and I'm not sure how this would work on a really pale skinned person. So if you guys are pale and you've tried this, leave comments below for other people, and hopefully you guys can go and read the comments and it will help you out a little bit. So hope you're all well. I will see you all soon. If you're wondering about what I'm wearing, my blouse is from Asos. I have an Asos haul to show you guys soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully with my room tour or uni video. And yeah, have a lovely week. Bye!